Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. We've had a nice little break. I think we're safe from the dinosaurs for a minute, so let's go back and have another go with them. So yeah, we'll go and just take this back. There should be about enough metal now that our dinosaur will get his massive great big saddle. Right, we get that one done. I'm not really thinking we will explore the island a little bit. We'll go off, we'll go flappying off around the island a bit more and just see a few more bits and pieces around the island. But there's not a lot more I'm actually going to do. I feel I have given you a good taste of what this game has to offer. For those of you who really, really do want me to continue doing more, I do apologize, and I know that there are going to be people that are disappointed about this decision, but, yeah, I can't keep doing it. It's, this game is seriously rage-inducing, especially when it crashes, and then I've got to go and do stuff again. And I have had a few crashes on here. So, yeah, I know that there are... I'm trying to... This is difficult, because I know that there's quite a few people who are going to be bitterly, bitterly disappointed with this decision. And there are others of you who are not really going to be all that fussed about it, but I know that there are some of you who will be extremely disappointed with my decision here to stop playing this. Two of those... So we've got, what, another 34, so I've got 152 of these. I'm still going to have to go and get more metal. Bring you back over here. I got those 152 there. I got 159, I need 41. 41 altogether, and I got 34 right there. So we need just a few more. We had just a few more. I already had just a few more, and now I've got to go and get yet more of them, so we'll run off this way. Now that we've unloaded, and we don't have all that weight on us, we do fly considerably faster than we were. Let's turn the insane brightness down a little bit. So we want to go back this way. This will take us back towards the mountaintop, and we'll grab up the last little bit of ore that we need, and we'll bring that back. Actually, we got quite a bit that still needs to be processed, haven't we? We could go and do a little bit of exploring right now. I got 20 stamina, 8 stamina left, so we need to come in and land. Just stop right there a second, and we'll, while we're doing that, we can have a look at the map. I think we'll just head up this way for a bit. Right, we can do that. 217 like that. And it'll give you a bit of an idea just how insanely big this place really is. Right? There's snakes on the island down there. You've got to be careful with the swamps. We've already found that one out. I looked that up. It's basically, you don't want to land in the swamps. If you can avoid it, don't land in the swamp. It's generally quite dangerous. So if I come down here a minute... I'll stop there. There's Phiomias there, those little things. They're not much of a concern. And we wait for our stamina to build back up again, and then... Right, off we go again. We'll run out like this, and we're going to go over the big trees over here, because we haven't looked at this bit yet. And we'll see what creatures are under these trees. There's going to be all sorts. I'm going to regret this. It's not going to take long before something nasty comes along and... Right, you've got big moose down there. These things. I don't know what you can use those moose for. I'm guessing they'd be good for food of some kind. Right, let's go up this way. And I think you find woolly mammoths in around these trees as well. There's another great big dinosaur there, like a Bronto type thing. And then, what do we got up here? There's I think that's a Carnotaur down there, just near the top of my Flappy's pointy horn. I think it's called a Carnotaur, that one. And over this way, Yeah, we've just generally got some smaller dinosaurs down here. There's also some bigger ones stomping around. And I think if you move up, so there's some more metal there on the sides of the hill. What's that noise? Oh. A hyena. That's hyenodons. Hyenodons are not very nice, apparently. Let's drop down here a second. Hopefully I can stay away from those things. I missed those. So yeah, you get packs of hyenas. They'll come along and do a bit of damage. What did we take in the way of health? Health damage wasn't too bad. We did take a little bit of damage, but it didn't do too bad then. There's another type of big bird over there, look. That thing right there. I think that's another one that you can actually tame and fly. But I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to go up this way. Head up towards the top of the mountain. So look around here. Some of the mountains you need to go up so that you can get obsidian. Most of the mountains, you climb up the mountains in order to be able to get metal, right? You do need to go up the mountains to get metal. Let's go in here and have a look in this one. What is there? There is ramshackle ghillie leggings, and then primitive dodicurus saddle. Oh, that really scared me, that did. I was just about to press this escape, and then it did that exactly the same time as I was about to press the button. Right. Why have I got this horrid shimmering thing? What is going on with me now? Are these birds going to attack me? Okay. They look quite beautiful, these birds. They do look quite stunning. I've no idea if they want to attack me or not. They probably do. Everything else wants to kill me and eat me in this place. Let's come back down here. Right. Stegosaurus over here. I'm hoping they will keep me safe for just a minute. Let me sit down on the ground. There's those big birds. I don't know what they're called. Whether they're rocks, I think, maybe? Not sure. There's a lot of them around here. I do know that much. There seems to be a lot of them around here. We'll leave them go. There's another bit of ruins and stuff there. I'm guessing there would be more notes in that bit. Heard something like another insect or something. There's a carnivore there. It's not a T-Rex. It's a different type of carnivore. Coming over here. It's gotten quite dark and dreary, hasn't it? Let's brighten it up a little bit. And here we've got more of the Easter egg things. So there's some giant Easter eggs here. I'm not going for Easter eggs, though. I'm not particularly interested in gathering up those. We're having a bit of quick exploration before we go back home. What's probably going to happen, though, is we will explore as far as we can. I need to land. We'll explore as far as we can until we die. And then we will... Right, we're right here. So if we want to keep going north, we want to go that way. Yeah. I want to go that way. Up that mountain, basically. Right, let's go. Let's go up the mountain. There's a load of smaller creatures down here. The mountains are where the bad things are. Right, the higher up the slopes you go, well, actually, it's north. The further north you go, the more dangerous things you find, but also up the mountains as well. The mountains can be rather dangerous places to go. There can be some quite dangerous things to find up these mountains. Like that bee that's coming up right behind us, right there. Let me just do that a minute. Is that one dead? I don't know if it's dead or not. Stamina. Pteranodon has leveled up. Let me just see the Pteranodon a minute. Stamina is draining. Well, we're going to go with stamina now. I'm going to increase the stamina, which means that we can go further between... Stamina drained. You are losing stamina. When's that going to stop? Still... Oh, no. Now that the stamina drain thing is stopped, so... we can let the stamina build back up again. There we go. Right. Let's go back up. Keep going up. So you get quite a few insects near these places. Let's make it a little bit darker now. And it also gets bitterly, bitterly cold around these places. That's the other thing, is when you get to the mountains, it does get extremely cold. I've got a weird kind of graphical glitch thing going on at the moment, which is a little bit strange. Right. I'm trying to get this so that I can find somewhere to land. I've got... Right, let's just land right here a second. Yeah, we've got fire and all sorts in here. That's bright, that's dark. It's extremely bright up here. It's like, it's too bright. There's some obsidian. Down there, you got obsidian. We got more metal. And if you look in here, this is you're overheating. Because we've gone inside the volcano. Probably not the best place to go. So we'll come down here a second and we'll go near the edge of it. I don't think you want to spend too long inside the volcano. So we are heading north still. Right there. Right, that's one thing he does. He sort of jumps, but he doesn't fly. You've still got to put the command for flight going in order for it to actually start flying, which is a little bit peculiar, I've always felt. Aha! Right there are the T-Rexes. Is that a T-Rex? I'm not actually sure if there's a T-Rex. Yeah, there's a T-Rex. Wow. There's a T-Rex that is... I'm not actually sure. Oh, that's a Pulmonoscorpius down next to it. I don't know why that T-Rex is on fire. But yeah, that's like, it's basically like a scorpion type thing that you can ride around on. Which is, it's quite a cool looking mount. There's no denying that. It is quite cool looking, but yeah, at the same time, it's... everything about this place is horrifying and dangerous and just wants to kill you, so let's not stick around. We come out, so we've got an open plain now, well, sort of open plain, strewn with large boulders, and as you go up this way, you find more and more predators and more dangerous things. That way is the really cold lands. It's all frozen solid up there. Oh, there's another one of those big bird things. There isn't whatever it was. And here is the woolly mammoth. There's actually quite a few of these. They've got a pack of hyenas over there that are causing problems. There's something else with them that also seem to be causing problems. But woolly mammoths, they're quite useful. You can use them for gathering timber. Right, you're not going to attack me, are you? I haven't done anything to you. That is like, honestly, these mammoths right here, they've got like 4 tusks. And that over there, that doesn't look like a hyena. That looks like something. I don't know what that is. What is that? You've got the T-Rexes have come down and they're doing something. You've got Over this way, you got rocks. There's another. No, that's a thorizonal thingy. The bird type. What on earth is that doing? Okay, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it looks absolutely savage. I have no idea what's going on here, but everything looks... Dino feels uneasy. Your dino is scared and out of control. Oh, great. Now he's got terror. So he's just going to fly round, reduce damage resistance and lack of control. If you could stop doing that... I didn't even know this was a... I did not know that this was a feature. Terror is too... So we need to stay away from... Yeah, you come over this way. We need to put it into land very quickly. Right. He has got absolutely no stamina whatsoever at the moment. There's something nasty going on over there. I think that might be one of the alpha creatures or something. There's some nasty stuff going on over there. And then there's a pack of creatures fighting over there. There's a rhino thing right there. We're getting hypothermia here. So you guys, it's bitterly, bitterly cold in this particular area. And if we go flying over this way, you can get a better idea of the rest of the north. We've got the single most colourful rhinoceros I've ever seen. Right there. That thing looks... I'm not sure... you know, I'm not really sure what it looks like. That is just bizarre looking. What has happened to you? Okay, I'm not really sure what's happened to that one. So let's go up this way now. And, you know, I'm thinking in order to be able to get back, it's probably just going to be quicker and easier if we suicide our way out of here. Because I'm looking at the map now. Right, that's the direction I want to go. Over there. I want to go this way. It does mean that our flying mount right here is not going to do very well. If I go and die, it's just going to be left up here on its own. But there is a spot down near here that used to be like the best place to go to set up a camp. It was absolutely awesome. It was genuinely awesome place to go and build a camp because it's like it's natural pit in the ground and it looks really cool. Alright, it's a lot of fun to build a camp here. If we have a look over this way, there is there's a load of things fighting there. You got a load of scorpion, Pulmonoscorpius underneath us. You can capture those and you can ride them round. This is the dangerous area. Up in the north up here, this is the dangerous part of the world. And you can see why. Everywhere you go, there are massive giant predators that just want to eat you. Right, everywhere you go, this is all you see, is these massive predators. And it's just generally, it's not very friendly. But the place that we want to look for, if I can just... I'm going to need to find one more stop-off on the way, because we're down to 80 stamina, so I need to make sure I can land. Yes, I can land safely right here. Stop right there a second. There's loads more birds here. And you got a little bit of coastline here. You've got two mountains, one each side of you that you can use for going off to get resources. It's really good like that. The actual valley itself provides wonderful, wonderful defense as well as resources and everything that you need. It is one of the single best places in the map. Alright, it really is. But it's also increasingly dangerous, I've noticed. As updates to the game have come out, this area up here, whether it's single player or multiplayer, it just gets more and more dangerous for looking after. And this is it right here. It's this spot right here. This is where me and this is where myself and Senleia, this is where we made our home. Right here We had our home down inside this crater down here. And you've got a natural wall all the way around it. Okay, so there's a big bird that's flapping around there. You've got a natural wall all the way around it. You've got an entrance over there. You've got one there. And there's another one back there. And that's it. Right? So you've got a couple of natural entrances into this area, but they're very limited. So it's very easy to block this place off and stop other things from getting in there. You clear the trees away from that bit right there, and you've got yourself a nice big flat ledge right here that you can go and build your home on. Various different creatures here. It's looking a little bit different in the lake. There's a beaver hut there by the look of it. There's the prehistoric beaver that they've got added into the game now. They put those in. But it's still a really cool place. Right? I've built my home here. Myself and Senlayer, we built our home here and it worked really well. There's a bit of ruins there. I don't know if there's actually a note to be found in it. There probably is. And then you've got a load of rocks and stuff that are easy to get through. The only downside to it now is that they've made the north extremely difficult. You've seen how much trouble you've had with the area that we've been in. And you've got these nasty creatures everywhere up here. There's some really nasty stuff. And it just generally makes life difficult. Let's go over this way. We're going to head back home now. The only thing I want is metal. I know I need about 20 metal. Flying this guy home is going to take quite a while. You look at our... Pteranodon has leveled up. Right, flying him home, I've gone right the way across the island now. And it's taken a very long time to get across the island. Let's go in here and we'll level up stamina. Like that. This area out here, you've got a nice open plain here. This is really good for hunting. We got all of the big dinosaurs out here. You've also got a bay right there that's close to this piece up to the north. And we used to use that for all of our aquatic animals. Because there are sharks and stuff that you can tame. And so we built like a little pen and that here. They've done a whole load of updates for the aquatic stuff since then. So I don't really know very much about that anymore. But, yeah, so... as I've said before, I've had a lot of good times in this game, and I have really enjoyed playing this game, but at the same time, I'm finding it so horribly, horribly frustrating. Right, there's so much broken... there's so much of this game that is not very friendly if you try and play it on your own. Like, honestly, I've been trying to do this on my own, and this is how I like to play a game. It is... just not set up for that, is it? So we'll go back, we'll get the metal so that we've at least got the saddle on our big dinosaur, and then that's going to be it. We're not doing any more in Ark. We are going to be stopping the series, so I apologize to those of you who really, really wanted me to continue this long term and like uncover everything and do all of the different stuff that's available. That's not going to happen. This game is... I'm going to end up... I get annoyed enough with this game right now, and many of you have already been able to tell that, but I don't want to get to the point where I've sort of really detest the idea of even switching my computer on because I've got to go and play more Ark, and I'm really not enjoying it. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to get to that point. So I'd like to stop playing this before I get to it. Let's just wait for our stamina to come back up. There, and off we go again. The problem with this pterodactyl is he's leveling up quite slowly. I could level him up a bit faster. I could get a bit more stamina going. Sure, I did say that I was going to suicide and spawn back, but I'm thinking it'll actually be faster if I do it like this. Because then I can hopefully get a little bit of metal just when we get close back to home, if I get that far. We should be able to grab a little bit of metal, and that'll then be enough to see us through. was going almost completely the wrong direction. I want to be heading that way. So we'll land up on top of here a minute. Right there. And unfortunately, folks, I'm going to have to interrupt things here. I think we could do with a little break. The dinosaurs, they can be a bit much sometimes. So if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.